there, and welcome to Dorky Ever After.
Today we're going to answer one of the questions we were asked quite frequently online.
Will we have children?
Will we have children?
Yeah, and we're also going to talk about how we raise said children.
How we, the couple that is dorky and fun online, loves Disney, had a gigantic Pikachu pop that is so big.
I got it for Tom's birthday.
Will raise a child.
So let's very simply answer the question to start out.
Eventually.
Eventually, maybe?
Yeah. We kind of already have, well, we do have one child in the form of Kirito.
He's currently in the sink wreaking havoc.
We both look at the sink. I sigh because he's in the sink. You pause and go, he's currently in the sink wreaking havoc. This cat makes our life better at times, but...
If I'm honest, it kind of feels like we have this demon creature that just lives with us that we love very much, but once...
Don't go in that box.
He's coming over now.
We had a chat recently about this, as you do when you're a married couple and going forward in life. I think many couples have this chat before they even get married, and we've kind of had it on and off over the years loosely, but we had like...
a little bit.
Yeah. We had the proper chat last year when everyone went into lockdown.
Yeah.
And we decided not to have a COVID baby. Not laughing.
No,
if you've had a kid over the past
having
year, it's a blessing, it's great, really happy for you, and honestly, good choice. It's just, so we had a chat ourselves, and we came up with a kind of bucket list thing we wanted to do before we had a child. Thing we kind of want to still do.
Number one is we want to live in Japan for a month or two.
Yeah, we want to, as you guys know watching this channel, we love Japan. We've ordered, throughout the pandemic, because we can't travel to Japan, we've used Bai, a service we always highly recommend because it lets you ship from the Pokemon Center to Disney Store Japan to order items as if we're in Japan and show them on this channel.
It's really good.
We've been to Japan twice now, around Tokyo and surrounding areas, looking at shrines, looking at the culture, but also, let's face it, Disney Sea and parks.
Disney and Pokemon Center and Pokemon Cafe. Anyway, but we do want to spend a full month or two in Japan and actually get the experience of what it's like to live there. Because I know, having moved to the UK, even when I first stayed here for a month, it's so much more different than just visiting for a week as a tourist, and I do want that full immersive experience.
And I've also spent the past 2 years on and off learning Japanese, not to a little high level, but I'm getting good at basic Japanese. Like the gap between our first trip, our second trip, I knew enough basic Japanese to really improve our trip last time. And the next time we go, I'm kind of confident that I'll have enough Japanese in me to actually make it a worthwhile trip. And we can, I think our plan is travel more in Japan, go to Osaka, Super Mario World.
I'm so excited. A lot of people tend to put people down when they go for traveling trips and they don't spend the entire time on the traditional elements, whereas we really do enjoy nerd culture.
If you guys have been following us for a long time, you'll know that previously we would go to Disney World and Disneyland and Paris frequently throughout a year because it is our happy place. We like going to Disney parks. You know, we got engaged at Disney. Now we're stuck here with the beast.
I know, but at least we have him. He keeps us company. Anyway, so number one on the bucket list is Japan. I also do want to go back to Florida at some point and do one last good Disney World trip. One of the main topics we have talked about is us working and raising a kid and stuff and what we would do with that. And basically, I think Tom would be the key parent in our situation. Obviously I would help out and I would be there and do stuff daily, but I think if there's gonna be a key caretaker, I feel like it would be you more than me. I mean, look at him with the cat. Your maternal instincts are just there.
Paternal.
What is it?
Paternal.
Oh, I say why did we say maternal?
Maternal would be mother.
He's got it. I want to be able to have a full career personally. Yeah. So that's something to balance with having a kid, I think.
Jamie has some amazing things planned for this year, so which I'm excited about. I'm not gonna leak it or tell you guys, but you will hopefully already be following Jamie's channel if you're subscribed to Dorky. Anything creative on this channel has come from this one. So this is just basically Jamie Joe 2 plus Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, not going to dispute that.
One thing I probably will do is I will be that kind of obsessive person that makes the cute windows for their kid.
And I'd also be the obsessive person that dressed the child in Disney costumes.
guess, which you've already bought.
We were at Disney World like 2 years ago, before even planning when to have a child, and they had like this sort of like really cute like I think Stitch in another outfit in the outlets, really cheap, Donald Duck, and they were like the costume outfits for babies, and I'm like, you know what? These are normally quite expensive. $4. I'll have them. And now they sit in a box. I'm sure I can find a way to dress the cat up in a Donald Duck outfit.
The name, we have thought of a name.
Yeah.
Oh, the cat's staring at the balloons. He's so like engaging right now.
I think like from my side, like as well, like I'd like to be able to run another event before I have a child. Those of you who don't know, I run Summer in the City, Social in the City, an event which is like the UK's big social media event, and it couldn't happen last year, and this year it's set to happen the end of July and August. I'm optimistic that it can happen because of whilst we're in lockdown right now and everything looks all doom and gloom and scary, I think winter was always going to be a bad point in this country. Yeah. And I personally like to think that with vaccines, treatments, and if we can do lockdowns right in the world a little bit, we might have a good summer and we might be able to get back to some events, and maybe there's a bit of like what happened last summer, but then hopefully we're all vaccinated by autumn and any rise will be negated. But like, I'm really hopeful that like events, not just like mine, but like, you know, we love attending Comic-Cons. We would fly to like Players Live in America. We wanted to go to, well, I wanted to take Jamie's Star Wars celebration, D23, Pokemon Worlds. We were going to have the Pokemon World tournament in London last year, but it's in London this year now if it goes ahead. And they're bringing back the Pokemon Centre London at XL just for this.
That'd be so good. There's so much stuff that could happen this year. I'm hopeful.
So fingers crossed.
How would we raise the kid? Will we let it play with our toys? No.
In my office, if any of you have seen from like the few times I've shown it on this channel, which isn't very often.
We just should never show the kid in your office.
My office has Funko Pops. Yeah. It has a whole load of Toy Story memorabilia, many of it in boxes. It has a glass cabinet with actual glasses from Pixar.
Yeah.
It has numerous cupboards, numerous cabinets, Pokemon card binders, like things that you would walk in and be like, cool, so this is your son's or your little brother's bedroom? No, it's my office. Living my best life as a functioning adult with disposable income.
I like how your dad raised you, where you were interested in video games and stuff, and instead of trying to, and it wasn't something that he necessarily did to start out, and instead of trying to change you, he just learned himself how to play the games so you could play them with you. When
I was a kid, he had I think it was a Sega or some console, and then I stuck Play-Doh in it and broke it.
Okay.
I think I'd want to do the same thing. I wouldn't want to with a kid necessarily force the kid to be like me and be like, you have to like Pokemon, you have to like this Funko collection, it's gonna be yours one day. Like I'd take an interest, and I think we both would.
I would let the kid try out a bunch of different stuff, and if they're interested in something, then I'm gonna support that.
Would you try to raise a child that is talented in art like you and teach it the skills, or would you keep that as your thing?
If the kid's very interested in art, then yeah, I'll teach the kid. That's fine. I'm still gonna be better. But
in which Jamie gets competitive with a child.
That's the thing. That's an issue there.
Who would be the stricter parent?
Me. Well, it's questionable there. I would be stricter in the sense of keeping things clean and orderly, and probably a bit of everyday manners. But as far as like strict safety and procedure stuff and like engagement with other parents, I feel like you would...
I'd be a bit more like how to do things the right way and how to keep things safe. We'll not talk to strangers. Don't go in the woods on your own.
I think what I'm most excited about is I think the kid's accent will be messed up. I say vitamins.
Vitamins.
Oh no. Aluminum.
Aluminium.
Yeah, those will be the ones that'll be like, oh no. Saran wrap.
What?
See? We should do another British versus American video.
Is that clean
next
film?
week? Yeah.
If you guys would like a follow-up to our British versus American words we say differently, let us know down below.
We should do that next week.
This is me already after saran wrap. I'm sure there are more words you'd find, like, we might do another one, like, we'll either do British versus American words, or we'll try, like, because saran wrap and American words, there are a lot of American words like that, that I think I would try and guess that I might not know. So equally, if you guys have any American words, you're American, that you think a British person would not know, leave them in the comments below, but don't say what they are. You can't say what the words are, because Jamie will then see if I can guess what they are and work out what they are. Also, if Jamie doesn't know what they are, that'll make for even more fun content.
But I think what we've established is we might have a kid, we don't know yet, probably, maybe. We will not let it play with our toys, but we'll get it its own toys, don't worry.
Jamie will be the strict parent, but I'll be the more like sensible parent.
We're both gonna be fun though, because we like to play.
Yeah.
We will take it to Disney to do Disney photos. It will be messed up a little bit because it's gonna live in England and I'm American and I probably will... You imprint, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
See you guys next Sunday with a video which will hopefully be some British American slang words and guessing the words.
So leave comments down below, but don't tell us what this slang means.
Don't say what the word means.
Just leave words. Say whether it's American or British.
Happy New Year!
Oh yeah.
This is our first video of 2021. Sorry we didn't do a video last week, but this one's hand is so much better now.
Yeah. Bye. Bush. Look at that thing.